brought in to focus a very specific characteristic in price action that tends to repeat a lot when trading at all-time highs. But I want you to write this down because many of you probably haven't noticed it yet. The fact that I brought your attention to the candlestick premium and discount wicks and grading them at all-time highs, it's not just limited to that. It's always like that. It's always doing that, whether the market's at all-time highs or not. And if you go back and look at my examples of where I'm taking trades and where I'm entering, you're going to see I'm entering on those quadrants. Just like that. Just like that, when the PD array forms at a very specific time. So there's 3 components to this recipe. See, this is the winner's casserole, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. And none of it requires any old, archaic, outdated, ineffective retail logic. No concept of old is being utilized. It's all fresh, piping hot right from the oven of ICT. And this baker never runs out of yeast. Calling the intermediate term high. Every individual daily high and low and key intermediate term swing intraday every day since then, it's right on these quadrants. Right there with the PD array. Think about it, folks. That's not luck. Oh, no, it's not luck. And John Murphy wishes he had chapters with this stuff in it. I guarantee you that book would be a New York bestseller right now if he started putting some good old-fashioned smart money concepts by ICT in there. Everybody would be scrambling. Whoo, did you hear about this new book? This new book. This guy, look at him. He's talking about the wicks. Bro, this is the sauce. This is the sauce. Woo, we are here, baby. I'm on a boat, baby. Pack our bags, we're going. That would be it. Everybody would be lit. Because it seems like a disruption to the status quo. Things have always been this way, but now it's different. What's different? What is different? The language, baby. The language. See, everybody in the winner's circle now, we're all talking the same language. And everybody outside the winner's circle, they're still on Rosetta Stone trying to find that language. They're trying to listen to people that don't quite have the interpretation. So they ad lib and they make up little things, quirky little things. The algorithm's going to do this. The algorithm's going to stop working. This is going to do this. This is going to do that. This is the real this, and this is the real that. Can you set your watch to what they're saying about the marketplace? Because you can do it with mine. I'm just saying. It's not a brag. It's facts. It's not bragging when it's facts. And see, that's the problem, you Generation Z. You have a problem with someone like me because I'm not going to let you, I'm not going to allow you to pretend that you discovered it on your own. I'm not going to allow you to lie and say it's rebranded and repackaged because that's a lie. Everybody's using my concepts the way I taught them. If they were rebranded, everybody would go into a source material and using the logic that's taught in that source material that's apart from me. And because it doesn't exist, they have to speak the way I taught it. That's why you can tell without any time long spent with them, listening to them, you'll know that they learned from me or one of my students, the way they talk. And that is what? The language I created. That language is a way for you to decipher future price action. It's a way for you to learn past price action. So that way, by repetition, just like lifting a weight, you're going to get stronger. Keep doing it. You got to be consistent with it. You can't just work out once a month and think, well, I don't know why I'm getting no results here. Because you're not being consistent. The same reason why people fail at weight loss, the same reason why they fail at becoming fit and tone or muscular or stronger or more flexible is the lack of any measure of consistency. They're inconsistent. The only consistency they have is the consistency of inconsistency. They maintain a consistency that they are not going to show up when they should. Which retail logic is the market going to use this week coming up? I'm doing a poll right now. This is a poll. What retail logic is gold is it going to use this week? Is it going to be Elliott Wave? Is it going to be supply and demand? Is it going to be Wyckoff? Is it going to be Bollinger Bands? What's it going to be? Moon cycles? The planets are shifting. In a couple of weeks, a couple of planets going to be in retrograde, so therefore the market's going to do what? I don't know. It has nothing to do with the planets. But they'll hook you with that if you're stupid. If you're silly and you don't have common sense, every new thing that comes out is going to hook you. Larry Williams had a whole chapter about the phases of the moon. And he put his little full moon and new moon scribbles on his chart and said, look at this. When the full moon does this, or when the market's trading at a full moon or a new moon, the market does this and does that. Okay, go forward with it and do something with it. Well, that's just an observation. So why'd you put it in the book? Filler. He didn't need to have that stuff in that book. And what I'm referring to is the book that he wrote in the 1970s, How I Made $1 Million Trading Commodities Last Year. Everybody should have that book. Because the things that he taught about open interest in there, that still works today. Premium markets versus a carrying charge market. Now, when I say that, see, that they hear that word premium. Oh, see, that's where he learned it from. Premium and discount. Look at that. We got you. We trapped you, ICT. You just gave it up right there. That's one of those Freudian slips. Read the book and you'll see what I'm talking about. That book still holds true today. I swear to you, there has never been another futures commodity trading book that is better than that book. Hands down, never been another book in trading commodities better than that book. And you think, wait a minute, man. You read the reviews and people say, and these are people that are stupid. Okay, and I mean that. They're stupid. They're literally foolish. And you can tell that they're teenagers, okay, or in their early 20s. Oh, this book is so outdated. You know why they say that? Because he's showing you charts from the 1970s. He's showing you examples of this is what he was teaching with. How's he going to teach? How's he going to teach? He can't show you a chart until the chart's there. Here's the concept. Here's the principle. But the things he taught in that book still hold true today. They're central tenets to why the commodity market does what it does. But now we're going to take a huge step forward and leave that. Okay? I do not believe that book's reference material should be considered retail logic. That's why I said buy it. That's why I said buy it. Larry, you're welcome, by the way. I get no kickbacks for this as a means of disclosure. I have no affiliates with anyone. I would never have an affiliate with anyone. Because as soon as my affiliation with someone and they monetize my opinion, then I'm a liar. Because I could say something that millions of you would go out there and buy because it would benefit me financially. I have nothing like that. I turn down that stuff every single week. See, you don't understand that. You think that, maybe there's a secret affiliate that I'm doing behind the scenes. What am I pushing on you? TradingView asked for it. I said no. All the other brokers out there have asked me. I said no. Other big names in education have asked me to do partnerships with them and pay me. It's always the same. Respectfully, I appreciate that you're willing to offer that to me, but I have been consistent with this my entire time as an educator. I am not going to do that. Why? Why does that matter to me? Because my opinion is genuine and organic then. It's not being purchased. It's not being influenced. If I say something's good, I'm telling you, I believe it from my own experience because I have it, because I bought it, I paid for it. It wasn't given to me. I find value in this. If I'm going to learn from someone, I want their response to my inquiry. I want their time and energy in teaching and conveying an idea or referencing a material or product or service. I want it to be organic. Did you pay for this? Do you pay for this out of your pocket? Or is it being given to you? Are you being rewarded when other people subscribe to it? Because if that happens, it leaves you wondering how much is being influenced by the paycheck on the other side of that. And some of you young folks don't get that part because you just want to get tapped in. You want to plug in. You don't need a lot. But the things that you do need, you have to have a wholehearted faith in what you're dealing with is valuable information or is a valuable product. And largely, retail concepts are basically BS. They're coincidences. And they don't agree. If the markets worked off of that logic, you would see all of it coming together and agreeing at the same time. And